What's up, guys? This is Wishbone8121 here, and welcome to Wishcraft. And yeah, well, if your ears aren't bleeding, then here, let me help with that. 'Cause my ears are definitely bleeding. Yeah. So we're gonna turn that down here, and boom, there we go. The rest of the time, I'm gonna have block sound off because this is ridiculous. Anyway. If you read the title, it should say something along the lines of the best furnace fuel farm ever, without equal, and it definitely is. This is now this is part of this. This is a two-part farm. This is half of it right here. This is the bonemeal part, so this makes an infinite amount of bonemeal. Silentwhisperer, I think he designed this. I'm not sure if he designed this, but it's on his channel. As far as the what is this, a crimson fungus farm, and then so you'll have to go to his channel to build that, and I will show you. I'll show you the parts that are my design, okay? Because that's important to actually turn this into an infinite fuel source. No, he does not have this right here. These hoppers and composters. If you look very carefully. I'll just go really slowly. It took a while for me to get the hoppers in a place where none of them back up. I'll go to the other side. So that's all of them. A lot of those are facing forward anyway. So there you go. You can put the hoppers in that orientation, and it should work out well for you. If it doesn't, because if it's directional, which it might be, I have no clue. Then you can always mess around with it until none of the composters back up at all. But anyway, you do need a lot of composters for this to work. Now here is the cool part of the farm. I'll get back to this. Basically, this makes just an absolute shit ton of bone meal. This thing started with like 1 stack of bone meal when I first made this a few months ago. And basically how this works is all the bone meal comes out from under there. Here, I'll break this. Hopefully, yeah, that's fine. Comes out from each of the composters. It goes into oh dear. Let's see if we can get down there. Okay, it goes into this hopper line. So there's hoppers underneath all the composters. Goes into this hopper line into this dropper. Dropper shoots it up. The reason that is important, I will show you in just a moment here. Let me put this back. Okay. The reason that's important is because what I want is to have priority, something called priority. So basically, it shoots it up into this hopper, and then this hopper puts it in this one, and then this one is trying to put it into this chest. However, there's a problem with it. It can't put it into that chest if this bottom hopper takes it first, and this bottom hopper feeds it all the way back into this dropper. Which is a dropper elevator that goes all the way back into the farm, okay? So the way this works is that bone meal can only leave this farm, this entire farm here, if this hopper line is full, completely backed up, which is perfect. That means that this monstrosity never runs out of bone meal, because it makes more bone meal than it uses. So every time it uses a bone meal, which is like, several times a second, it makes about 2/5 of a bone meal plus what it used. So that means that every few seconds a bone meal will come out of this hopper, and every few seconds one will actually make it into this chest here. Okay, so now let's go to the other side of that to show you what happens with the bone meal from there. So basically, let's see if we get down there. Okay. So we got 2 hopper lines coming out of this chest. Now, I made these farms like months apart, and the idea of hooking them up together didn't, occur in my brain for like months. So, if I built this backwards and put it like right here, it would make a lot more sense, and it would take a lot less hoppers, and it would be a lot easier. So if you want to do this on your realm, like, plan everything out in creative mode in advance, so that it doesn't end up looking like this, which is definitely a mess. But anyway, Here, let's go through this. So basically, same thing. I got 2 sets of hoppers coming out of that chest. That's the chest that basically the overflow when the bone meal farm backs itself up, it can put bone meal into that chest, and then hoppers come out of that chest and split off into, it's two hopper lines, so 2 different sides, one to the left, one to the right, and we'll look at the right one. Just goes into these 3 double chests, so it fills this one first, and then that one, and then that one, and then the whole thing will back itself up completely. And if this whole line is backed up, here, let's see if it is. No, it's not, because I used 4 shulker boxes of bamboo, about an hour ago, so it hasn't finished. It hasn't finished backing itself up yet. And then on this side, same thing, goes all the way up, and then now on this side, one thing I did do is I did another neat trick where I put the I shot the bone meal up by 1, and then I have priority, where this hopper here has priority, so any bone meal coming through the system, this hopper has priority. Now this one does get powered some, so it's not as perfect as the other side where it always grabs the bone meal, but so basically this bottom does have priority, which means more bone meal will go to this dropper than this direction over there. So basically the priority is to fill up these 3 chests over here. Now when these are full and this is all backed up completely, then any additional bone meal from this whole system goes into this set of chests. Oh, I fell down. This set of chests right here, which as you can see, there's 24 bone meal in there. So it's like I said, I used 4 shulker boxes of bamboo about an hour ago, so it hasn't had time to refill itself on bone meal completely. But oh my gosh, you got to see this. Here's the cool idea. This was, I don't have a way to get out there because I don't really have to. There's no maintenance needed on this farm. It is all completely automatic. Yes, an automatic, infinite fuel source, Bedrock farm, or farm in, Bedrock edition. Anyway, I will show you the cool idea I had. Boom, was right there. So that is the top chest, the top bamboo chest. So if I pull anything out of the other 2 bamboo chests over there, then it will pull the bamboo out of this one. And the way this works is, I don't know if you understand comparators, but this far comparator right there, I don't want to actually hit that. The far comparator, it reads the bamboo chest, and it gives a signal based off of how full the bamboo chest is, between 0 and 15. If there's absolutely nothing in the chest, it gives 0, which means that it does not give a redstone signal at all. And in order to give a redstone signal of 15, it has to be completely full. Even if I pull 1 bamboo out of it, it will not give a signal strength of 15. And by the way, because of that, if I would put another unstackable item in there that's not bamboo, it will break this farm. So do not. So be careful that there's just bamboo in there. Now, with that said, the way this works is when the bamboo chest is full, the comparator coming out of it gives a signal strength of 15. And then this comparator here, the second one, the one with the red dot on, which means it's in subtraction mode. The way this one works is it compares the red block it's looking at to what's coming in from the side, which is the other comparator. Which right now it's not giving a signal, so you know that the subtraction means that it is that the red block, which gives a signal strength of 15, and the comparator from the side are giving the same signal, which they're both giving 15 right now, which means that the signal is off. Now, what's cool about this is the way this works is that the moment I pull any bamboo out of there, this comparator goes down to less than 15 signal strength, which means that this subtraction mode will give a signal. And with the repeater right there immediately after, that means as long as as long as the signal that this thing is sending is at least 1, then it will power this line here. And this line goes into this redstone torch. This redstone torch is turning this micro farm off right now. So this redstone torch is powering this off. The moment that this thing makes a signal, it will power this block, turning off the redstone lamp there. And then, oops, that was an accident. And then this farm will turn on and it will start making bamboo really fast, really fast. Okay. All right, so you do need string for this build, and one way you can get string is from an iron farm. And by the way, I forgot to mention this before, but this micro farm is also Silentwhisperer's design. So he designed both these farms. What I'm showing you is the tools you need in order to combine them. And like I said, if you want to do this like on your realm or in your world, what you want to do is you want to build this the other way, facing towards this way, and put it behind this, and do everything in creative mode first, so it's not such a mess. You can make sure that it works. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how cool this is. Okay, so you just pull bamboo out of it. Actually, I'll just put it on the ground. Okay, I'll pick it up, and now if I look up, boom, it is active. So if I look carefully, yep, you can see that repeater is now on, because the signal coming out of this chest is now, it's 14 right now, because it's just barely less than completely full. So it is only giving a signal strength of 14, and it will just keep chugging away as long as basically any of these chests are less than full. So then I'm going to put all this scaffolding away, and I can use this for my super smelter or my gold farm, because my gold farm, well, it's really cool. My gold farm is really cool, but I'll show you that probably in my next episode. I just really wanted to get this out there as far as how cool this particular method of making a furnace fuel is, because I'm pretty much 100% confident that this is the best farm for fueling furnaces that's in existence right now. It's just great. Now in 1.17, you might be able to automate something with the drip stone, but yeah, I'm not sure about that. But anyway, I'm probably just going to fill up 2 shulker boxes, and then I will cut back in. All right, guys. Well, I got my 2 shulker boxes completely full of scaffolding. This is almost, so basically that's an entire double chest of bamboo. As you can tell, it's already made, just in the time it took me to craft the scaffolding, which is pretty fast with that, craft all button. It's already gotten 12, more than 12 stacks already that it's remade. And basically, if I go back up top here, which like I said, this doesn't take any maintenance at all. I just coming up here solely to look at these chests. Yeah, this is still really full. Okay, that dropper's starting to empty, but yeah, I could literally pull all the bamboo out of here, and it would be just fine. It would completely refill itself in a matter of minutes. This runs at 2 times hopper speed, which means it generates. What's hopper speed again? 18,000 items per hour. So yeah, 18,000 items per hour is double hopper speed. So 18,000 bamboo per hour. This will go by itself when you pull it out. So yeah, super simple, super easy. The only things with this farm is the first part of it, the whole this thing, as you can tell, has a lot of item entities, and so And it does, it's not perfect. I've never tried to mess with the timings, but as you can tell right here, if the water would just go for just another second, it would be able to push all of them out. So it could be, this could be optimized a little bit more for lag. If you are on a server and you really want to minimize lag, you might want to mess with the timings, if you can, so that the water's out for just a little bit longer. That way you have less item entities out. But anyway, this is, slightly lag inducing. It's not that bad, but, not perfect. You wouldn't want this in the middle of a really, really busy part of your realm. But, I do have this as well as a bee farm with, 40 bees nests and a fish farm and 16 sheep, wool farm, and what else do I have over here? I think that's most of the stuff I have around here that can possibly cause lag. There's my super smelter from that I showed my first episode. Here, let me put on my wings here. And yeah, I decorated it, so it's not quite so ugly. Yeah, it looks much better, doesn't it, huh? Yeah, there we go. That's very cool now. Anyway, basically I'm going to take these shulkers and I'm going to empty one of them out here. That way there's so much bamboo backing up my super smelter that I could just run it forever, basically, which is fine. Maybe I'll do a big project with smooth quartz or something soon. I'll just make a bunch of shulker boxes of smooth quartz, which basically right here, what I just did, now that could smelt 3 whole double chests of items, and actually since I made 2 of them, that can smelt 6 double chests of items, because each scaffolding smelts 6 items. That's why you want to turn the bamboo into scaffolding, because bamboo by itself only smelts a quarter of an item. But once you turn it into scaffolding, it will smelt 6 items. So that is like basically 24 times as much items. And then the other main use for the scaffolding besides the super smelter, I will show you right back here, which is a gold farm. Well, I will show you this probably in the next episode. But there's my gold farm. And it connects up into here, and wow, that's a lot of blast furnaces. Do you know why I have that many? Because if I only used 6, it can't smelt the swords fast enough, and then the whole thing, the sword smelting part breaks if I don't have enough. So, yeah. If you guys have any questions, you can always ask in the comments. And I really hope that this is, gives you enough information for you to understand how to make this for yourself. Like I said, if you do want to ask any questions, I will read them and I will get back to you. And let's see, this needs a little bit. I ran this last night, so yeah, I'll probably do this off camera, but I'll let you guys go. You have a nice day, okay?